Welcome to your magic moon message. This is the peace dealer. The moon is for sure in Libra. The sun is 29 degrees Virgo, and it will enter Libra. So stay tuned. I'm gonna schedule the monthly peace reports and the monthly tribe reports for next week, starting Monday. Oh yeah, because today's Sunday. And I'm gonna get done the next World War Zero episode, so you can look out for that today, if not tomorrow, but it should come out today. We did the individuals and the socials. Now we're gonna do the collectives. So Libra is a social sign. It is the next social sign. For those wondering, I'm letting my shit go. I haven't. It's Libra season. I'll probably groom it for Libra season. Maybe we'll see. But yes, Libra as a social sign is application of the grooming and hygiene of Virgo, which is what makes you presentable. This is the opposite of Aries here, just raw, rugged, rough, and it's polished, it's presentable, it's ad friendly. It gets money because it's ad friendly. It's all the Libra shit. And now we are applying this change of behavior. Change of habit and behavior is the mutable existence of Virgo. And now when we apply that towards other people, that influences the nature of activity, action, and potency, defining our character through the actions we take with other people. We have officially made it into breakthrough. Once again, the Zodiac is a really great way to gauge and measure what point of the story we're in. It's something that says storybook right there. It helps us gauge what part of the story we're in. Ain't no cap. I wanted to actually show you that. All right. But yeah, so Aries, Taurus, and Gemini is the activation. It's the beginning part of the story. It's who we are, what we're worth, what we thinking. Get the conflict out of the way, start the plot. Then we heat up, we thicken the plot. We have Cancer, we have Leo, we have Virgo. That's why Cancers and Virgos is thick. Horrible. That was a horrible joke. Y'all can get it though. My bad. Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We integrate what we activated. We start to go deeper with Cancer. We get much hotter with Leo, and then we get much more real with Virgo. As you can see, plot twists happen in Virgo season. All right, this is where the real change begins. And that's what sets up the resolution of the plot, the climax. Resolution of the plot is the winter season. But that's what sets up the harvest, the breakthrough. Obviously, the second season, Virgo, right? Cancer, Leo, Virgo is where we have the montage. When you watch a movie with a montage, then eventually you break through. So what happens after the montage? Now you face the challenge that you needed the montage for. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. As you can see, we end every season off with a mutable sign, and we start every season off cardinally to direct forward where we're taking each season. And Libra season wants you to know, now that you spent 6 months activating and integrating belief systems that are going to shape your world for the next 20 years, over through the next time the North Node will be in Pisces, right? Who are you ready to step forward with? Who are you ready to apply, all right, this change of behavior with? What are you ready to define in your character relative to the application of these behaviors that now break through your belief systems? And that's why I want you to see the next 3 months as total breakthrough. It's not just another Zodiac season. We're opposite Neptune in Aries. We're opposite Saturn at the end of Pisces. This represents 180 degrees of hard work and development, but it doesn't stop there. It also represents 240 degrees of final breakthrough. every Libra season that we have coming into the end of 2044 for the next 19 years, we are going to trine Pluto in Aquarius. That means every January and February where we activate the Sun-Pluto cycle in Aquarius, by the time we get to Libra, we are going to, with this Sagittarius signature, see the meaning of this higher knowledge relative to the sociological implications and the relationship actions, the interpersonal relationship actions we drive forward to show us the meaning of how the collective knowledge, the sociology, the humanitarian way we collectively connect with the rest of the world is defined through our relationships, through our actions with relationships with other people, and all other sorts of jargon that I will continue to spill on this video right here. Once again, this trine of Pluto is very significant because now we're finalizing this last part of breakthrough from Leo, then Virgo, and now Libra before we complete in Scorpio. We're also going to be trining Uranus in Gemini. So this first round of revolutionizing our ideas, with which 2026 will be the first Sun-Uranus Gemini conjunction every Libra season, including this one. We're going to apply these revolutionary ideas with how we creatively express them in these social spaces. All right, so we have the Uranus trine, we have the Pluto trine, we have the Neptune opposition. Every Libra season moving forward is going to be a fucking movie. It's not a joke, y'all. The last Libra seasons we had, Pluto was in Capricorn. A lot was being suppressed. Neptune was in Pisces. So many people were delusional, and they're going to be even more delusional. Like, it's shifting signs won't make people less delusional. It's just going to change the boldness and the audacity. Like, Neptune in Aries is going to give people more an unmitigated gall of just openly being delusional. Whereas when it was in Pisces, you could just kind of hide it behind the fact that, well, maybe they're delusional. No one's going to give a fuck anymore. And then Uranus was in Taurus, which just slowed down the processing speed. This shit is going to be in your face. And this Libra season is going to be a good sneak peek before we activate these cycles proper of the fuckery at foot. And I think what's also important is now how it is you are directing this and showing up with these highlighted changes in behaviors and beliefs with the right people. Because given the subsequent South Node in Libra, all the pieces are in place, and everything that was necessary also is in place to facilitate this nature and quality of, once again, what is necessary in order for you to break through properly. I think my car is ready. So yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, my teeth. My teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it inside.
Okay.
It's 609. 609.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, my teeth.
I put it in the card.
I have it touch in the inside.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Where is
I
it?
have it touch inside.
Oh, what?
That's why I have it inside.
Okay. Let me see. All right. That was close. So, yeah, y'all, thanks for your patience. This is my rental car. So, I got a Turo. When people want to rent a car from me, then they can go on my Turo. They can rent this car from me. So, I've been pretty much booked out the rest of the year. Just preparing this for the next day. But this is like now applying my routine. You know what I mean? This is a part of my work. I'm connecting with people. Next time I'm gonna bring a bigger tip for sure. You kind of caught me slacking right there. But other than that, yeah, y'all. I hope you make the most of this. Now that we're in a cardinal air sign, this is going to straighten and balance out a whole lot of potential ideas and possibilities in order, in the light of objectivity, for them to be broken through, given the respective reality checks that, of course, will be challenged for you to break through. And as long as you maintain that integrity of your character and beliefs, there's great liberation for you. That's the most important thing, I think, moving forward. I want to really establish for you moving forward is mainly this idea around, I think, some of the most legendary breakthrough you could have ever expected to go through. Because a Saturn opposition like we're going through over the next 3 months is taking into account the totality. It's an absolute aspect, and it's not just an opposition. So, you know, everything you sowed for the past 6 months is what you're reaping by the Reaper. So I hope you made it count. And this is what's going to break you through over the next few days, 30 days, into new partnerships, into transforming the quality and nature of how you even interact with people, what kind of, as you're showing up, what's showing up for you. So this is definitely going to be exciting for those of you who felt like you've been putting in all this progress, but you haven't had anything to show for it, at least for this year, but it hasn't really looked like it's been going anywhere. And you're going to be reminded that that couldn't be further from the truth. This is the reason why Saturn brings these seeming delays, these delay-like experiences, not to punish you, but to make sure that you're believing in the right thing, not because of some external sense of results, but because you got it in you. Like that's really what you want, you know. Other than that, Mars is going to be entering Scorpio, and its square to Pluto is going to make you horny AF. So be prepared to be tested on how well you are driven by lust, or you kind of make lust your bitch, however you want to say that. You guys stay blessed as always, of course. And until next time, peace.